If we know the system of sales, opposite is the purchase. Okay, what is the responsibility of the management? Management is responsible for, same way, is to create a purchase department, buying a software, defining the approvals for the form, policies and procedures, purchase orders, how it will look, then good receipt note, and accounts payable department, right? So these are only difference. In sale we define quotation, right, and then a delivery note, and then account receivable to book the receivable stuff, right? So he says the same, prepare authorization for purchase, who will authorize, order, who will order, what will be the quantity, accept only good that has been ordered. Sometimes some vendors are smart, what they do is they send you the over item, and inventory controller, if he is not groomed, he will accept the full bags. Later they will send the further invoice. So because big companies, they have a number of people, some people might leave, they don't know about the transactions, so when they will count, inventory will be more, right? So we have to make sure that we should receive in our warehouse what we have ordered, right? Otherwise suppliers generally send more items and then later they send the extra invoice. So this is a forced purchase from their side. Receipt of proper terms and prices, so you have to check that what quantity you order, what quality you order. There should be a checking person who look into. Payment only for those goods and services that were ordered, right? Payment on a timely basis. So if there is a cash discount your supplier is giving you within payment of 10 days, 15 days, try to encash those facilities. Now we have different people involved in the process. Inventory controller, right? He is the one actually, typically in auditing, inventory controller is the one to raise the requisition. Because he has stock, when his stock is finishing, then he raises a requisition to purchase department through a process, of course. Then purchase department will call for quotations, then they will review, and they might have a policy, at least 3 quotations we need, right? So this way, then they will issue the purchase order. If it is a local purchase, we'll say LPO, local purchase order. If it is an international purchase, we'll say IPO, international purchase order, right? System will track how much local you have, how much international you have. The receiving department will receive, inventory warehouse will issue physical controls, accounts payable will do your liability, cash disbursement is for the payment, general ledger will do your debit and credits. So again, the same way you have purchase manual system. Manual system will have more documentation, so you can see that a vendor, it will start from here. Inventory controller will make a requisition. Once he feel that the stock is left less, then of course there will be a requisition, there is a flow, invoice will be approved, it will go to the purchase department, right, this way. So then purchase will receive, inventory will be updated, account receivable will create a liability, payment will be disbursed, and vendor statement will be generated. And you can see that purchase order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because this is a manual system, so people how they will know, they create a long set of documents. Same I told you, it is written in the paragraph form that it will start from inventory controller, then go to purchase. When the good will arise, they will check it is the same. If there are more, then they will return. Inventory warehouse acknowledge receipt, and then purchasing agent post copies. Invoice will be done, accounts payable will create liability, and then they will disburse the payment, and debit credit will be done. So you can do the division of responsibility. There will be a requisition, so that someone should someone should make, someone should authorize, someone should check, all this has to be done, PU. Purchase are based only on proper authorization. So any purchase don't have signature is unauthorized. Secondly, in big companies we define this way. Purchase manager up to $3,000. Purchase head can go up to $10,000. $50,000 you have to ask the director approval, right? This way we define a table of authorizations. Trickle file permits timely payment, so your system actually will make timely payments to the supplier. Cash disbursement, you can put two signatories for the payment, so means a check will be signed concurrent. This is called concurrent control, which is two persons signed together. That will also be a good strategy. Then the money will be dispersed. Periodic count, you will see addition, deletions. Accounts payable will see the vendor invoices, mathematical errors, and we will see the receiving reports. This all will help us to know the transaction is properly done or not. So now this is a computerized system. So you can see it will start from inventory again. Then there is a floor acquisition will be built up. Then it will be authorized. Sometimes new systems are computerized. I will create a requisition, I will send by email to my boss. My boss will just press a button, approve, khalas, means no problem, right? So system will be faster, no need to print, get signature, it make it slow down the process. This is the same he will explain as I explained you in diagram, that how it start, where it goes. All this is related to it. Okay, so nowadays we will see later in inventory management we have a technique called ED, just-in-time inventory management system, where we are not building our own warehouse, we are depending on supplier. So we give access to our inventory levels so supplier can monitor, and whenever we go to a reorder level, supplier can generate a new production for us. So this is, we use EDI, electronic data interchange. It's like a information transfer technique. There might be better than that also. So EDI is a communication directly from a computer in an entity to another entity. WAN is value-added networks. These are third-party service provider. We use them. They give us a mailbox service, and it has some standards, and there are some conventions to use it in terms of data. So security, safety, these all factors we take care.